Hi, my name is Jackie Stone. You might have seen me before serving on the KMC worship team. Since I started going back to church as an adult, I have grown so much with the Lord, and I remember just wanting to get in and get out without anyone talking to me. I really was just hoping to find hope and joy with having a relationship with God again. I had grown up in the church but fell away for a good chunk of my teens and 20s, and I was finally back and was just really seeking the happiness I once had as a kid. I started developing a yearning for more understanding of the Bible on my own and not being so dependent on my pastor's perspective. My husband and I had been attending a church for a while, and God had pressed it on both our hearts to start a home Bible study at our apartment. We grew so much in that time, and so much of our flesh was ripped out. We both started striving for a life living for Christ, despite our many flaws. The next thing we knew, we were on a faith-filled ride that led us straight to Kauai. And since living here, I've attended several different Bible studies or life groups, and each one has been uniquely different, yet equally blessed. In my early years here at Kalihau Mish, I had a tough time connecting with friends. I was yearning to have friends of faith and was determined to have godly women as my core group of friends. And after joining Bible studies, I became more connected with the women of this church and have made so many amazing friends that really are like family. I used to get my feelings hurt thinking that it was me. Now I'm realizing that becoming more involved and connected to the people of this church is what has led me to have a sincere family of faith-filled, lifelong friendships that is rooted in one thing: knowing and loving God and pursuing His truths found in the Bible. If you are feeling like you are too sinful or nobody likes you, I encourage you to not believe the lies. You are loved, and there's a family of friends waiting to know you more, to connect with you more deeply, to do life with, to pray with, and to hold you up when you feel like you can barely stand. Last night I went to a Bible study with some friends, and I was really downtrodden when I showed up and deflated and didn't want to come, but I came anyway. And the next thing I knew, they were rubbing my feet and praying for me. And I left that last night feeling just lifted up. So I encourage you. These studies are so important and vital for your growth as a Christian, because the enemy is real, and he will cause doubt and he will cause division, and it's important to find other Christians to unify with and to pray for each other. I've involved in a couple groups, one that started right in the beginning of COVID. We have been through some serious trials together. Some of the hardest times of my life. But we've also been through amazing blessings together and have prayed a lot for each other. And we couldn't be more different as women, but through Christ, we are sisters and the bond is strong. I also am involved in another Bible study now, and we study through one book at a time. And I continue to grow every day in my pursuit of walking with the Lord and knowing more of who He is. So I encourage you to walk boldly into what God has for you and find a group to connect with.